Hello, all. Man, I just watched Avicii on Netflix. I had no idea that he passed away by committing suicide. I think it was in. I listen to his music now. I feel so ashamed that I didn't know that, to be honest with you guys. In 2018. 28 years old. Liam Payne, and then I watched Selena the other night. Golly, guys, this is just... It's so sad. It's so sad. I mean, and these are the well-known people. There are thousands. I mean, you can't believe the statistics. You just can't. That commit suicide daily just because of just the mechanics of the world, because people do not understand how to find peace. And then you have people that are provided particular gifts and particular, fortitude, particular destinies, and whether that includes abundance, inheritance, whatever. And then you have said people that are threatened, and then they do the max, and they create absolute agony in their life, or they take them out. It happens all the time, whether it's entertainers, whether it's regular Joe Blow, Mary Mo. It's so much. And we all just lose sight of just basic humanity and basic love for one another. It just makes me so sick to my stomach. I've been feeling so heavy today. This whole thing with Candace Owens and the assassination list, and the fact that our government hasn't even talked about it, is just evidence in itself. Reaction is evidence. Reaction is facts. Non-reaction is facts at this point. And so it's just hard to swallow, guys. And I'm praying for her, and I'm lifting her family up, and I stand with her, and I'm inspired, and I am beyond blessed for what she does for just this world and nations. But so I've been putting together my timeline, and I haven't even scratched the surface of it. I have so much more to add. And this is what I got thus far. The pattern behind the pressure. All right. That's what I'm calling this video. All right. And this is how I'm going to roll out. You guys just wait what I got up store. Just wait. I got plans in the chest house. You just wait. This isn't just about one job or one incident. It's about a pattern I started seeing years ago. From 2015 to 2025, the same themes kept repeating: control, manipulation, retaliation, silence. Same patterns. And that's the thing, is I started picking up with the patterns, and I started picking up on their codes and how they operate. When you speak up about wrongdoing, you often become the target instead of the problem being fixed. And that's just the truth. This is, i.e. Candace, i.e. Tucker, i.e. Megyn Kelly, i.e. JFK, i.e. MLK, i.e. Charlie Kirk. It's one of those things. I.e. Selena in different ways. Selena was bringing a whole different movement and culture. Again, I know that wasn't a reference to her passing and the lady that took her life. That was all behind money laundering. Go figure. But it's all the same systematic abuse in different ways. Just labeled different. Employment at the entry point. It began where most things do, at work. It did. It began at my work. It did. It began when I started working that company. I saw inconsistencies, money not matching, insurance issues, internal politics. When I started asking questions, the energy shifted. Suddenly, I was the issue. Then when I first learned how retaliation hides behind professionalism, have you ever noticed how people react when you ask them for transparency? Have you ever noticed that? When you ask them for transparency, or ask them, what are they where's this coming from? That last day, I literally asked the people on the phone call with me, why are you asking me this? This has nothing to do with me. Absolutely nothing to do with me, these questions that you're asking me. This is an accounting department, which you have multiple accounting companies that you built. So why don't you phone them? Phone them. They would be the one to ask, right? Digital and data manipulation. After I resigned, things got strange digitally. Screenshots disappeared, files vanished, even my iCloud history from July 23rd to April 24th was gone. That wasn't random. The evidence that would have supported my story was evidence that disappeared. In this age, deleting data is the new way of deleting truth, i.e. Epstein files. When the receipts go missing, who benefits? When the files don't come out, who benefits? When assassinations lists start flying, who benefits? When the ballroom starts construction, who benefits? I mean, these are just questions. Just questions. I'm a question person. Psychological tactics. Talking points. At each new workplace, the same patterns followed. Rumors. Subsubtle hostility. People testing me. That was the biggest thing. So many people test me. It felt orchestrated, like someone had passed around a script. It did. It felt so orchestrated. It was so crazy. And to this day, in different moments, I feel orchestrated. This is how systematic targeting works. It's not about one person hating you. It's about a narrative being spread that controls how others see you. That's all it's been, is narratives. That's all they have to lean on. And they want to control how the public and how others see me. That's all it's been for the last decade of my life. Even been in my room, in a room where everyone knows something about you that isn't true. I feel that too. It's so funny. I went to Walmart after I got off, and it's like, I've just gotten to the point where I'll start like, what's up, guys? Good afternoon, good evening, gentlemen. Like, you want to go toe to toe? Let's go, you know? Like, I'm here for it. I have nothing to prove, and it's just crazy. I don't understand. I wish people would just talk to me. I didn't stay silent. I filed OFAC, Doge, Whistleblower A, DCF, and even the FBI, but the responses were either missing, delayed, or deflective. And that's everything I'm piecing together, and I haven't even put all of it together. That's when I realized systematic abuse isn't just personal, it's procedural. The system wears you down through silence and red tapes you. That's exactly what they do. What happens when the agencies meant to protect you go quiet? What happens? We're all seeing that now, aren't we? Intimidation disguised as concern. This is a favorite. After filing an FBI complaint, a local officer showed up asking me if I felt safe. Really? That was quick turnaround. And he didn't even tell me it was regarding my FBI complaint. I had to pull it out of him. At first it sounded like concern, but it quickly felt like surveillance, which I've been very much under surveillance, so I have a good time with it. Today was Money Monday or some crap. I saw that somewhere along the lines today. I was like, no, I'm high vibing Monday today. Like, people with money is crazy. The message was clear. We see you, but not going to help you. No, we're not going to help you. My local law enforcement and my governments and all that. Like, I see you. We're watching you, but we're not going to help you. That psychological tactic, make you question your safety while pretending it's for your good. Sometimes are you okay isn't compassionate, it's control. That's truth. When people are you okay? You know, you gotta kind of feel that one out. When I was injured by a medical injection, records disappeared and were delayed. Every request for documentation came with cost, delay, excuses. Medical neglect becomes another layer of silencing because physical evidence tells the story they can't erase. And that's what I'm working on gathering now. That's what I told my coworker. I was like, I guess I gotta be my own investigator at this point. Public disclosure, taking back the narrative. By November 2025, I decided enough was enough, and I released names and I spoke publicly, not out of anger, but out of necessity. Once truth goes public, it can't be buried. The retaliation may have intensified, but so did my clarity. 2 days after I released the name, I got that random call from my previous property management company calling my mother, trying to get in touch with me. 2 days after I released the names. Isn't that funny? Key lessons. Patterns don't lie even when people do. Gaslighting loses power when you document everything. And that's why everybody's fluffer, because they know I got proof. Silence protects system, not truth. Healing isn't pretending it didn't happen. It's naming it so it no longer owns you. And that's why I've done. I've taken my power back and I've named it. Whistleblowing is spiritual warfare, and it's a light confronting the darkness. If facing something, if facing